Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome back. It's been a while. Yeah, I've just been chilling, just waiting for the energy to shift. And I can say that there has been a shift in the energy. I don't know. Venus stationed direct and it was like there was a plot twist, right? Or things just shifted gears. Our focus was pulled from one thing and directed in a new direction. At least that's what it feels like to me. But there's like a whole new direction, it feels like. Maybe that was the intention with the full moon. I wanted to say full moon eclipse, but it wasn't an eclipse. It kind of felt like one. It felt like a huge karmic clearing. The full moon in Libra. Yeah, so I've just been like chilling, trying to integrate the change, trying to integrate the changes. Do we have any messages for the collective spirit? What are the messages in this energy? Messages for growth and evolution, please, spirit. What do we need to know? Breakup, separation, energetically, right? Full moon in Libra. Libra is the holistic principle of relationships and partnerships. It's the foundation. Libra wants to make sure that the foundation is fair and just and reciprocal, right? So we've got breakup, separation, energetic gateway. I feel two energetic gateways here. This breakup and separation, it was a portal, essentially, right? A portal away from one experience, and then there's another experience, right? Away from one experience and into another, and then we have birthing. Patience, something is birthing due to a breakup, a separation. This could be a breakup or a separation from a person, or it could be a breakup and separation from some qualities within ourselves that no longer serve our highest good, or qualities within ourselves that hold us back from what we actually desire, right? I'm right behind you. Maybe you left someone behind, or you broke up with someone who was behind. You left someone behind. The energy is shifting. Someone or something was left behind. The energy is shifting. Final boss. Maybe this period, this Venus retrograde period, was a time for, like, of course, introspection, but I feel like there was some sort of major lesson, major test, like a final boss attached to whatever this Venus retrograde period was. I feel like we were being challenged or tempted with something, right? Let's keep it internal. Maybe we were being challenged by limiting beliefs around Venusian things, right? Like relationships and comfort and what else? Money. There was some sort of test, maybe, a final boss in this energy to see how we will respond to it, right? And the choices that we made during that period, it caused some sort of shift in the energy. Either this way or that way, but the energy is shifting. Let's do one more. Misalignment. The energy is shifting away from something that wasn't aligned, something from the past. It says, open up, let me in. Okay, we're going to get more to clarify these messages. We've got trust fall at the bottom of the deck. What do we need to know? What else can we know about this energy? Let's do one card from this deck. What can we know about this energy? We've got stability. Stability is number 9, and number 9 represents like the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle complete. Stability. And then we've got number 2, nurturing. Nurturing. The mother of all. This is giving like Empress energy. I feel like this is finding stability within yourself, right? Completing a cycle, breaking up with some sort of cycle. Maybe it was a cycle of maybe it was a cycle of like self-sabotage or low self-esteem, low self-value, low self-worth. Nurturing. This is a number 2. Number 2 is duality. Duality is giving like partnerships and relationships. So maybe you're moving on from a cycle and finding stability in relationships and partnerships, nurturing relationships and partnerships, or relationships and partnerships that feel nurturing, right? Number 9, completion. This lower area of this card, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like the Valley of Shadows, right? There's a snake or a serpent here, but it's elusive. You can't really tell that it's a snake, right? So maybe you had to work to get to this position of stability, move through the Valley of Shadows to find this frequency of stability and completion. I feel like now there's going to be reciprocity, support, connections that feel nurturing. What else can we get? The moon. Tell me about breakup and separation. Actually, we've got the 5 of Swords. This could be like conflict with others or mental conflict. Okay, tell me about breakup, separation. The 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter rules the wheel of fortune, which is karmic change, karmic adjustment. This card says potential inharmonious relationships, yin and yang. Potential inharmonious relationships. It says not all change is easy. Trust that the change is for the greater good. Not all change is easy, but trust that it's for the greater good. The Two of Pentacles is like going with the flow of change, right? So there's been some sort of karmic change. Two of Pentacles, and where you invest your time, your energy, and attention, there's been some sort of change. Actually, we've got the Two of Cups here. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I would like to see the picture, so I'm going to use this deck here. I like the words on that other deck because my moon is in Gemini and my brain is like a computer. It likes data. Okay, tell me about breakup, separation. The Nine of Cups, that's a wish granted. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Wish granted for trusting your intuition. Wish granted for seeing beyond the veil of illusion. There's a wish here. The Nine of Wands. What's on right behind you? I'm right behind you. The Queen of Swords, logic and intelligence. And the Six of Swords, victory. What is this energy? I'm right behind you. The Devil's right behind you. The Devil is South Node energies, right? The Devil is lower vibrational emotional patterns, lower vibrational tendencies. The Devil is fear, self-sabotaging beliefs. South Node energies that we want to break away from, right? So that we can shift the energy. We want to detach from these South Node energies so that we can shift away from misalignments, right? There's the Chariot, determination and willpower, right? And the Hanged Man, after a period of self-reflection, maybe you powered through these energies. Maybe it took a lot of like enlightenment, of course, with the Hanged Man, the High Priestess. You've got to. This is the information we receive from Spirit, or ourselves. Our soul tells us. Whoa, my hand just like did a twitch. Our soul tells us, hey, let's go that way, right? Let's go that way. It might be better for us to go that way. And then this is moving through these energies, or being challenged by these energies, whatever they are. But there's been some sort of victory here due to logic and intelligence, and now I feel like you've left something behind. Doesn't have to be a person, could be. Okay. Tell me about the energy is shifting. The energy is shifting. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Like a repetitive mental trap, right? A repetitive cycle that kept you trapped. There's that Two of Pentacles. maybe trapped in inharmonious relationships, or maybe you're stuck in a period of decision, right? Trying to decide where you want to invest, your energy, your emotions, this path or that path. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Oh, this is a lot. We've got the Empress. This is Venus moving direct. Venus moving direct, and then we've got the World, completion. Whatever this is, whatever this cycle was, this Venus retrograde period, this period of like introspection, it's come to a conclusion. I feel like there's been some sort of liberation here, and now you're moving forward. Your energy is moving forward. Completion. Out of one cycle into the next. Out of one timeline into the next. We've got the Ace of Wands. This is the new path, the new spiritual pathway, or the new energetic pathway that you're choosing to follow, right? Maybe something you feel passionate about, something that's exciting. The Two of Wands is in between worlds. The Two of Wands is like planning. But he's got a wand, right? He's holding a wand. There's another wand behind him. He's made a choice. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is feeling like wealth and material abundance. Wealth and material abundance, stability, comfort. So maybe you've, okay, so maybe there was a decision here to shift your energy from whatever you felt like was keeping you stuck in a mental prison, right? In a loop. This is an 8, right? Infinity. Stuck in a mental cycle of worry, stress, anxiety. Something was stressing you out, right? Perhaps. You've shifted the energy. Maybe you started to nurture yourself. We did see nurture, right? Yeah. Maybe you've just started to focus on yourself, nurture yourself. You chose something else. There's a new path and there's a decision here. A new path and a decision. And then what did I say with this? Abundance, wealth. You chose abundance, you chose wealth, you chose comfort and stability, right? That's what you chose. So the energy is shifting in this direction. Oh yeah, there was heartbreak here. Stress. Stress and mental anguish. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, we won't get into that. Okay, tell me about misalignment. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is lack. Lack of energy, right? It's not this, it's the opposite of the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is abundance and enough to go around. The 5 of Pentacles is I don't have enough. I don't have enough energy. It's cold. It's not comfortable. It's uncomfortable. So maybe this was the misalignment, right? It could have been like this misalignment had you in this energy, right? Feeling a lack of life force energy. No vitality. No vitality. Empress can't be in that energy, right? The Empress needs to be in her element. The Empress needs to be and comfort energetically, there needs to be like a safe container for her energy to flow, right? Because when it flows, it's abundant. And it creates the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, again, is completion, right? Completion of a cycle. Whatever this cycle of lack is, this misalignment, it's complete, it's done. And now there's a period of regeneration and restoration here, right? This energy, whoever this figure is, this energy, you are being restored. You're being restored energetically and financially, right? Because money is just a manifestation of energy. So now that you're out of this misalignment of lack, the more you I want to say pour into yourself, nurture yourself. Yeah, the more you nurture yourself, the more you gain, both energetically, right? Like the return of life force energy, and then as within, so without. So it'll reflect externally as well. We've got the Six of Cups here. Maybe it's going to be some sort of sweet emotional gesture, right? I see the Two of Cups here. The Ten of Cups. And stability, financial stability, energetic. This is that safe container I was talking about, right? That safe container. We've got the Ten of Cups. Happiness and emotional fulfillment, but it starts with some sort of sweet gesture, right? With the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is like harmony, balance, support. So maybe it's like a harmonious exchange. It's innocent, right? These are children. So maybe it's not romantic or anything like this. But whatever this is, this sweet gesture, it's going to lead to emotional fulfillment for everyone involved. Everyone under this rainbow is happy. That's what the Empress energy creates, right? When her energy flows, everyone around her is fulfilled. So this is that safe container, the Four of Pentacles, the safe foundation, energetic container for this Empress's energy. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you all in the next one.